You guys, guess where I'm at?
At the Manitoba Museum.
One thing I love about this museum is that it features Indigenous peoples' history, culture, and continuing presence throughout Manitoba rather than confining Indigenous content to a single exhibit. This is a display of a traditional Metis kitchen, and this is a fit check. So I think the narrative that I hear about Winnipeg really needs to shift. And I think it needs to shift because a lot of people don't understand where Winnipeg is geographically, the terrain, the land. They don't understand the weather systems. And I kind of want to explain that a bit for you. So Winnipeg is in the southern part of Manitoba and it sits on the floor of the former glacial Lake Agassiz, a massive lake that existed after the last ice age. So the surrounding land is exceptionally flat with hardly any changes in elevation.
Saying like this is what Winnipeg would have looked like in the 1940s. Right? Well, it still looks like this.
Winnipeg is built kind of where the Red River and the Assiniboine rivers meet, and Winnipeg is basically the Canadian prairie, so they have long, cold winters and warm to hot summers. Winnipeg does sit in the open prairie, so weather systems can move across the plains with no problem. They don't have desert-style sandstorms, but they do have dust storms and a bit of wind. Another thing I love about this museum is that they have a replica of the original ship, the Nonsuch, small 17th century merchant ketch built in 1650. In 1668, it sailed across the Atlantic in Hudson Bay to test the strength of the fur trade business. This successful expedition directly led to the founding of the Hudson Bay Company in 1670. The Bay, you guys, the big department store that used to be in Canada. You could step aboard the ship to explore its tiny sleeping quarters and it's surreal. Bye.